She had a crayon in her pocket last time I watched it. In her pocket.
I'm going to tell you 3 ways I use generative AI powered by Adobe Firefly to make my creative materials even better in Adobe Express as a content creator. I've been needing a new logo, and the text effects feature made it super easy to create something unique and fun. I've been doing some goal setting and mood board creation, and the text to image feature really helps, especially as I'm imagining how I want to change up my space.
You think Harvey Weinstein tried to suck Katt Williams' dick for him to be in a movie?
That was wild.
I mean, there's...
Because if I'm hard, because wouldn't you be getting your dick
Come
sucked?
suck this dick. Not like, yo, I'll let you be in my movie if I can suck your dick. It's crazy.
You a different kind of animal.
Yo, that's crazy, right?
You're a different kind of animal if you want to suck dick to put somebody in the movie.
Maybe he just misspoke. Maybe he misspoke. Maybe that's not what he meant, but...
You a wild boy.
Yeah, you gotta
wanna
love sucking dick.
Hey, man, I want to put you in this movie, but I need to suck your dick.
First.
Maybe, though.
Come on, bro.
Maybe.
I'm telling you, I can see it.
You can see what?
Like, I think there are male actors who also had to go through what Harvey put people through to get some roles.
Duh.
And none of them have come out about it. Yeah, but all we've heard about Harvey is just girls, women, that he's done that for roles.
He's saying that the men are too embarrassed to admit that they got their dick sucked to be in a movie.
Duh. And by the way, don't get it fucked up. Yeah, both of y'all are absolutely right. But there's powerful women in the business who do that shit too. There's powerful women in the business who take advantage of, their positions and who they are. And they making these motherfuckers, do something strange for a little bit of change too. Don't get it fucked up.
But what if we found out one of those powerful women was like, yo, if I can suck your dick, I'll put you in my movie.
I can see that though.
But how would we feel about it?
Yeah. How would we feel about it?
Yeah.
Movie, please.
What movie?
What movie exactly?
Yeah. Blue be our boy
Exactly.
Jolo.
It's weird. It's strange, right? Because if a woman comes to you and a woman says, "Yo, I'll put you in this movie if you let me suck your dick."
Yep. And for me personally, he was promoting a movie at the time, and it was pandemic time. So he was via Zoom.
Yep.
So as soon as he came on, I can hear the corporate business people on the side, or they were in ear, and they're there to promote the movie, and really insensitive to talk about anything that's not pandemic related with people losing their lives. But boy, was I tight a little bit.
You were tight that what?
Because had it not been movie promo time, and had we not been dealing with a national disaster, Katt Williams is Katt Williams. And he's still on the mistake went viral with us.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Off the mistake, off the just chilling, trying to be smooth. So now the world is fine. And I know this because I do interviews. When I see some of you niggas out there lying, I got to come to that same platform and talk to them. So yeah, what a way to link. Nobody else was getting this interview but Shannon Sharp.
Why'd you say that?
Because he hosted the
Because
people that was
Shannon
lying.
Sharp
He took the other
is the
people up there.
person that had all of these comedians
Got it.
come on and share their story. The Ricky Smalleys, the Cedrics, and Katt Williams is home just watching.
Downloading all
No,
right.
I'm about to say, and watch everything y'all say.
writing it down.
That was one thing that stood out.
Assistants
He was
writing.
like, yo, you
Big
watch every comedian
chalkboard.
I had up. He's like, no, I watched everything.
Big vision boy. I have them shits memorized.
Yeah.
I know every word of everything. And why didn't you push back and say yada yada? I'm coming to talk to you too, nigga. So this interview can only take place here with Shannon. So much so, listen, Katt, I think, is brilliant. I sing that man's praises. So brilliant that Shannon, it ain't time for your little cue cards. Whatever interview you thought was about to happen here,
it's not that.
all them questions that was in hour 3, all of the tell me about fatherhood, all of the hey, how's balancing the tours, nigga? No. From rip, You say hello, and I'm going to get out here and tell you what my problem is and what's been going on and what's on my mind and who lied and who said what.
Who
and
stole
the cancel
what.
culture, who stole, who sucked dick, who got fucked in the butt. Like, I'm going, and that's why we need people like Katt Williams. Boy, I was home thankful and grateful. Especially while I was trying to be on my peaceful shit. I know that it's only niggas like us that push the envelope for the rest of the sheep. So if I'm a chill
I agree.
whoa, send another psycho nigga out there to do that. Because niggas like me at home need to see that.
Yeah.
I need to see 2 black men talk and it hit 10 million in a day for the year. While all you niggas is, the streamers and the kids, and this and Joe Rogan. Nah. What? Boy, as a creator, I was home like, oh yeah. 2024.
And that's January.
Stop fucking playing with
January.
us.
Top of the year. Top of the year.
How
Shut it
do
off.
we turn this up? Because you got to build on.
Yes.
You got to build on.
You're right.
That's a fact.
So he did that.
Good point.
So people hating on Shannon Sharp. Let's see. They hating on him. Let's see. I think I see Steven.
We about to do something we ain't never done before. Oh yeah? Yeah. Come on down, this is the Price is Right. Look at this truck. Oh man. One of you.
Ocho, I know we've been talking about this, Ocho.
Uh-oh, what happened?
The Katt Williams interview is still a viral.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
It's at 27 million views.
What did I tell you it was going to be at by the time we come on here Saturday? I said 20. I said 20.
27. From what I've been able to deduce, it's the third most viewed conversation, interview, whatever you want to call it. I call myself a conversationalist. I like to have conversations. Some people say it's an interview. 32nd is the second place. So I'm really hoping I get. Joe Rogan has 2. Joe Rogan, if I'm not mistaken, has a 57 million. Bill Lazar.
Oh nah, that ain't gonna hit 57. It's gonna after this week. It's gonna die down unless something else happens.
Knows about UFOs, and he had a 32 million view episode with Elon Musk.
Okay.
So I definitely think but we had 27 with 3 days.
Yeah, so you gonna surpass this 32.
I definitely believe we can get that 32.
I don't think it's gonna go past. I think it's top 5.
The 57 was over 4 years, so there's an outside chance. Yeah, people gonna go back.
You might catch that too.
There's
right,
outside chance.
if you're on day 3, and we at 27.
Yeah.
It's
still doing about 5 to 7 million views a day.
Yeah, that's the thing when it comes to somebody like a Katt Williams who is a comedian, and when you speak, you know us, we love things that are messy at times, and it creates traction. And then the truths or the lies behind it, people can make the assessments on their own and do their own homework. It gets to everybody churning. It gets the noise. It gets to going, and everybody chirping. Everybody want to watch, and you got everybody named Mama talking about that goddamn interview.
Yeah,
everybody.
They are. I mean, I have a lot of people that have reached out. People that don't really listen to or subscribe to Club Shay Shay or know anything about that, but because it was on every news network, it was on ET. Yeah. People are talking about it in the basketball locker rooms and NFL and every circle. People have talked about it. Right. And what's disappointing to me, because there are people that do what you and I do, that had so much to say, and it's only because of jealousy. Because I guarantee you, if Katt was on their podcast and did exactly what he did on my podcast, right, they would have never said what they're saying. Oh, that was the decision that I had to make in a split second, Ocho. Right. And what I always try to do is not talk over the guests. They come, okay, tell your side, tell your story, tell it without me interrupting. Yeah, and then if there's a point that I think I need to add or I need to, question, Okay, we'll go there.
Slip it in there.
But in that situation, Ocho, I've got to make a split second. I know I got cards. Okay, I want to start at this place. But he said, I want to tell you why I came. You offer a safe place, a safe space.
Right.
For people to say and to get things. Okay, fine. And then he went. Now I'm teed up to ready to go in the direction that I think, because at the end of the day, Ocho, even though he went the direction that he went for 30 minutes,
right?
I still.
Cade is alive. You took my son?
We gotta get that baby back.
Still had to have structure. I still had to get the train back on the track.
Right.
Even though I don't think he was off the track, he wanted to get that off his chest.
Right.
Now he got that off his chest. Okay, now let's get to where you come from. How did you come to be? How did you leave Ohio? Why did you leave Ohio? How did you end up in Florida as a 13-year-old with a Rottweiler puppy in the back of an 18-wheeler?
Right.
How did that come about? What was the thought process? When did you know this was going to happen? Okay, what made you leave Florida and go to OKC, Oklahoma? But man, it's just everybody got something to say, man. Bro, it's like everybody, but they never said anything. When I let Steve say what he said, when I let said what he said, when I've let everybody say what they said, nobody said anything.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, because it goes viral, I guarantee you, Ocho, if this video had done 2.7 million views, nobody would have said a damn thing.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Because Steve Harvey. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ocho.
They just upset that I'm assuming you got the interview.
I did.
You got the interview. I don't think there's a space or a person out there that I think he would have felt comfortable with, where he would have been as open and truthful with.
Yeah.
He was literally open, because when you're talking to you, there's a certain level of comfort, there's a certain aura, there's a certain energy that you have, you know, obviously being in locker rooms, being able to talk to people, and it provides a certain type of, I don't even know how to explain it.
It's a comfort level that they have, that they're going to be able to tell their side of this, they're going to be able to tell their story without any judgment from me.
There we go.
At the end of the day,
a safe space.
Very few people like that. Very, very few people like that. Very few people.
I'm not here to judge. I've asked you to. I mean, there have been times that people have reached out to me to come on, but most of the time I reach out and I'm asking, you know, if you're free, you know, hey, get back to me. Sometimes I have to go through a manager. Sometimes I have to go through a publicist. Sometimes I deal directly with the individual. Doesn't matter. It's okay. I'll pass it off to CJ. And then CJ's like, you know, he and I huddle up and says, okay, what day works best for you? These are the times. He came in, you know, I'm like, CJ, okay, did he give you a time? What's his time limit? Sometimes they say, hey, I got as much time as you need. Sometimes they say, I only got an hour. I only got 75 minutes. I only got 90 minutes. I say, I need at least 75 minutes. That's normally what I go. I said, I normally need at least 75 minutes. CJ, is there anything that they say that we can't ask? When I had Steve Harvey, I had no intentions of asking him anything about his wife, asking him nothing about his daughters. He volunteered that. Shannon, why didn't you push back and say, well, Steve, you said this about your first wife. Steve, you did this, this, and this. Nobody said a damn thing.
Listen.
When and he even asked me, Katt even asked, well, say when Cedric said, when I said, there were reports that Katt said that there was a joke that he.
Yep. And for me personally, he was.
Well, you think Harvey Weinstein tried to suck Katt Williams' dick for him to be in a.
So why they say it so openly? Like, that is weird to me. He had 30 million views. I don't think he gonna get that 2 mil though. I think he gonna. I think 32. 30 million is crazy. Bernie Mac's daughter responded. Let's check that out.
Monday.com has definitely changed and improved the way we work. Having a place that provides a visual of what everyone's working on, it changed the way that our.
Because you shit on Bernie. And I know the truth.
So I keep getting lots of contact about my thoughts on the Katt Williams interview on Club.
Dang, she kind of pretty though. She pretty. She got some pretty skin and stuff. That's what's up. See what Bernie Mac daughter got to say.
Peace and love, family. Welcome to Night and Day Talk Media. The internet streets has been on fire since Katt Williams' interview on Shannon Sharp's podcast, Club Shay Shay, while the late great comedian Bernie Mac's daughter speaks out in response to Katt mentioning her father's name in regards to the other kings of comedy comedians shitting on Bernie behind his back and tried to replace him with Katt Williams. Here's what Bernie's daughter Janice had to say.
So I keep getting lots of contact about my thoughts on the Katt Williams interview on Club Shay Shay. The interview heard round the world.
Round the world.
And I don't know, my take is probably going to be really, really boring. Number one, I want people to keep in mind, my dad has been dead for 15 years, so I have not been fully immersed in the world of comedy. I don't know the ins and outs of that like that anymore because my end has been gone for 15 years. You know, I've got friends in the game, but we don't sit and talk about, you know, stuff like that. So
Bernie Mac been gone for 15 years.
I never met him. That's one person I never did get to meet when my dad was alive. But from everything that I've ever heard my dad, you know, say, he's always seemed like a stand-up dude. So I have no qualms, no quarrels with him. I thought the interview was hilarious, entertaining. That man dropped so many one-liners that I'm sure we are going to be wearing down to the ground in this year of our Lord 2024. But one of my biggest takeaways in watching people's responses was how people were kind of like, oh, that's kind of sad, like outside of being, you know, tickled by it. And I've seen people say stuff like, it's like watching, you know, your uncles go at it and you're like, oh, why can't we all just get along? Well, I mean, because everybody doesn't get along. Like, I think that's one of the misconceptions about comedians, and I guess it's due to the fact that what they do brings so much joy to others, that the perception, the expectation is that behind closed doors everybody gets along, everybody just, it's love. And no, it's not. They've always been competitive. Like it's always been, as far as I've ever witnessed in watching my dad, it's always been kind of cutthroat. Like you'll have, you know, people beefing, like same as within your family. Just because y'all related don't mean y'all all get along, right? Comedy's no different. But for me, Katt Williams has my utmost appreciation and respect for giving my dad his props and his flowers. And I felt like it was genuine. There are some people who have given, you know, my dad his flowers now that he's dead, that I'm looking at like, you know, doggone well, he wasn't doing that when he was alive. And that, not just famous people, just people all across the board. As my dad used to say, you ever want to be loved by everybody? You ever want to be special? Just die. It's real easy to give lip service when somebody dies. And
Yeah, because you know, you ain't got to deal with them no more.
And that's not how you felt when they were alive. But when Katt spoke of my dad, for me, I felt his heart. I felt that it was genuine, and I appreciate it. Again, it's been 15 years since my dad's been dead. If you follow me at all, you know I've said this repeatedly. Like, it does my heart good to know that my dad was a stand-up guy, that the man that I knew him to be was who he actually was to people, because that's the thing. Like, we can love people and think they one way and then find out later no. And I say, like, in 15 years, if he was an asshole, somebody by now would have been like, let me tell you about that motherfucker. So that is not the case with my dad. Makes me so proud, and I just really appreciate what I believe the genuine love and respect that Katt Williams showed my father. It is so much appreciated. Much love and mad props to Katt Williams. I would love to sit down and just have a conversation with Katt Williams, because I think that would probably be the most entertaining and gem-dropping conversation I probably would have in my life outside of conversations with my dad. So yeah, so that's my take. Like I said, probably boring, but that's what I thought.
Nah, it was a good take. I liked it. It was respectful. It was
Bernie's
clean.
daughter seems like a sweet, kind-hearted woman that really have respect for all the comedians and the laughter they bring to the world.
Yeah.
We want to say continue to rest in peace to the late great Bernie Mac. Make sure to comment your thoughts below.
See what else we got. Sheep. Oh, okay. Judge Joe Brown. Do we want to hear Judge Joe Brown? Not really. Mike Epps reacted. What Mike Epps
Personal
say?
trainer. Would you rather have one $100 bill or 5 $20 bills?
So a lot of
Let's see what Michael said.
reacting to what Katt Williams said on the Club Shay Shay podcast, and they're speaking up and giving out their takes and reacting to what he was saying. And Mike Epps reacted to what Katt Williams said on the Club Shay Shay podcast with Shannon Sharp. Mike Epps was roasting Katt Williams at his comedian show that he performed at, so we will be taking a listen on what he said. And then also Ari Spears spoke out today and he gave out his reaction and his opinion on what Katt Williams said as well. We will be taking a listen to what Ari Spears said as well too, so stay tuned for that, because what Ari Spears said may cause a lot of controversy. Some people may agree with him, some people may not agree with him, so stay tuned to hear what he has to say. But I'm not gonna waste too much time. I'm finna get straight to it. If you guys don't mind dropping a like on the video, that would be highly appreciated, and feel free to share this video out as well too, and comment you guys' opinions and thoughts on the situation. Let me know how you guys feel. I love when you guys engage. But go ahead and take a listen to this audio of Mike Epps, and then we're going to come back, and then we're going to take a listen to Ari Spears' opinion. Take a listen.
It's fucked up, man. He just should have wore something different. That's all. That little hat that nigga had on.
Yeah, I don't be liking the hat.
Jacket. That's my nigga, though. That's my nigga. That's my nigga.
Now, that was just a little roast that Mike Epps had sent to Katt Williams. Obviously, nothing too serious, just some quick little jabs he was sending out to Katt Williams. But it was all fun and games, as you heard. He said that's still his partner. So now
He didn't really say too much about Mike Epps
and
stuff.
him give out his opinions and comments on how he feels on what Katt Williams said on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp. Again, this may be controversial. Some people may agree with him. Some people may not agree with him. So I really want to hear you guys' comments. Let me know what you guys think about what Ari Spears said, and then I'm going to close the video. Take a listen.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Ari Spears here. You know, a lot of people have been asking me on the Instagram about my thoughts on the Katt Williams situation, and he did mention me, which was
He
a head
did.
scratcher because I don't know what I did to him. And, you know, I was going to save this for my podcast, but I might as well kind of get into it now. And basically, I'm going to repeat the same thing on my podcast. And, you know, again, people ask me what I thought about it. I'm going to say
Why he
this.
sound like he's sick?
You know, I think it's sad. It saddens me to know that my people, the people I love, black people, as well as everybody else, but my people come first, black people, we love drama. We love drama. We stew in it. We love it so much that we allow it to be detrimental to the progress of us and a culture. We absolutely love it. Because I'm asking myself, why did he do something that was both unnecessary and absolutely pointless? And in reading,
Was
the
it
comments,
pointless?
You know, it's. I can tell we love drama by the shit we say. You know,
Was it really
Katt
pointless
at all
though?
costs. We gotta protect Katt. He the GOAT. He the GOAT. And I want to address both those things. All right, number one, the GOAT thing is a useless title. Every comedian, every entertainer, every performer is the GOAT to their fan base. Steve Harvey said that they're the GOATs to their fan base. Wanda Sykes, everybody he called out, Ricky Smiley, Kevin Hart, Chris Tucker, they're all GOATs to their fan base. I get called a GOAT and a legend all the time. If you think I'm tooting my own horn, look at my comedy clips. Go through the comments. Aries, you a GOAT. You a legend. While that's flattering, it's a useless title. There can only be one GOAT, and his name was Richard fucking Pryor. I remember one of my favorite things to watch was the 30 for 30 with Shaq on ESPN when he was playing for the Orlando Magic. And in his younger days, he goes, when people would ask me whose team is it, when you're in your 20s, you care about shit like that. I had to let people know it was my team. But as I got older, I realized that's a useless title. Because the ultimate goal was to win it.
He didn't say he was lying. Didn't say it wasn't true. He said it was unnecessary. He said it was unnecessary, and he's disappointed in the black race for liking drama. Everybody's the GOAT to their fans, but the only real GOAT is Richard Pryor. But Katt didn't lie though.
Championship. So as far as y'all saying who the GOAT is, Katt is your GOAT. I understand that. But that's a useless title. Then you say things like, we got to protect Katt at all costs. Protect him at all costs. Did he cure cancer? Did he cure AIDS? Did he end racism? Did he figure out black poverty? Turn the fucking volume down. Protect Katt at all costs. Knock it off. Keep it in perspective. This is a news cycle. That's all this is. It's a news cycle. This ain't curing cancer. This ain't nothing to protect nobody about. Oh, he shook up Hollywood. He exposed Hollywood. Ooh, he told the truth. Again, to me, this is pointless. What did he do? What did he change? He didn't change anything. Steve Harvey is still going to be Steve Harvey. The success, the fame, the money, the momentum, the adulation, the respect, the adoration from the fans is still going to all be there. Same thing with Cedric. Same thing with Chris Tucker. Same thing with Ludacris. Same thing with Wanda Sykes. Same thing with me. Same thing.
So why is he saying it like the way Katt Williams came on? It didn't sound like he was trying to tear them down. Didn't sound like that. Sound like he was just telling his truth.
Thing with Ricky Smiley, everybody that he named will still go on. Nothing has changed. All right? This wasn't life or world changing. It's a news cycle. And it's funny because this is why I say social media is both a blessing and a curse and dangerous. This phone, this device gives everybody a platform. Everybody gets to be heard, which is power. And everybody don't deserve power. I'm reading some of the comments about Kevin, and I'm reading stupid shit like, oh man, Kevin's fan base is turning on him now. Katt done made it so his fan base is turning on him now. Kevin ain't never been funny. He ain't funnier than Katt. Well, first of all of that is subjective. Secondly, the people are saying that Kevin ain't funny or he ain't funnier than Katt were never Kevin Hart fans to begin with. Don't get it twisted. Kevin Hart is a global phenomenon. He's globally famous. He can go anywhere in the world and sell out a whole arena or stadium by himself. The box office movie receipts don't lie. The tickets, the receipts at the ticket gate that you go through when you go to the arena sold out, don't lie. So for all these people that think that Katt has turned the world on its axis about Kevin, knock it off. Turn the volume down. Kevin is just fine. And again, those people saying that negative shit about Kevin were never fans to begin with. But you let people tell it, average Joes who now have power because of the phone and the platform, we must, Katt exposed the Illuminati. We must stop giving our money to these devil worshippers. We must take our power back. What power? You're not that serious. You're not that important. Stay in your lane. And last but not least, here's this. While we're all focusing so hardly on what Katt did, which again, I think was unnecessary and pointless, there's a young, beautiful black actress who we all know and love, who
unnecessary, pointless, but not a lie.
Recently has been all over social media, literally in tears, because she's not getting the money that her white female counterparts get. Taraji B. Henson. So while we're all focusing on the Katt Williams hype drama news cycle, there's that. So my point is this. Instead of Katt using his platform and his mouthpiece and his power and his influence for drama and a news cycle that's going to be gone when the next hot news cycle comes along, why don't we use our powers and our platform to figure out how we as a community in Black Hollywood can come together and amass our own wealth, build our own empire, be like Jeffrey Katzenberg, Michael Eisenberg, and Steven Spielberg. I know I'm fucking one of their names up, but form our own DreamWorks. Tyler Perry is cool, but that's all we got. Why don't we figure out how to make it so that we don't have to come to them hat in hand and wait for them to feed us? And then once we make the money that we need to make building our own empire, funnel that money back into our communities and our ghettos and our neighborhoods and our streets so that we could build back up before the Tulsa, Oklahoma City massacre and have our own shit and be well-to-do. Wouldn't that be a better use of one's power and one's influence and one's mouthpiece than to create a news cycle? Because all Katt did was do what we as kids would do on the playground in elementary school or middle school. It was like a rap battle or a roast session. Katt said what he said, and my people, black people who I love, who love drama, got a chance to go, oh, did you hear what he said? Oh, he shook up the game. He exposed Hollywood.
That's what I don't understand. He acting like Katt Williams did it unprovoked. Katt was chilling. They was talking about him. He just responded. The same you would have did if somebody said something about you that wasn't true, or that you didn't agree with. You respond, right? So are you mad because the way people responded? Are you mad at all his attention? That he trending? That he can go viral without even trying, and you trying? Like, sound like it's just a lot of hate to me.
To Illuminati. Oh, that's all he did. And black people, y'all live for that. Y'all live for that drama. We focused on that when we should be focused on how do we form like the Avengers and really take this motherfucker over. Because we know what we do when we come together and we get our heads right. Let that be the focus.
Let's get out of here. You true. He had to go through the woke lane. Let's see what else. The cabal, thought crimes. They be doing some good stuff. I might check them out later. I forgot about them. Got Hollywood doing control damage. That's funny. That's funny. I saw Ludacris part. They done went and found the footage. Let's look at the footage just for the heck of it. Why wasn't it like televised and put on DVD? It was like they trying their best not to let it get released or something.
Told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he had 7 TV shows.
See, the reason I stopped was because I 7 shows on TV all at once.
The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big.
Is this the whole thing? I remember this. Alright, let's see what else we got. Flame. He did a lot, bro. $30 million views is crazy, bro. It's crazy. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be